Yo. Welcome to General Release FM with myself, Nate, the podcast about clothes and culture for those who want to know and those who know. And we got some special guests in the building. I'm going to introduce them last, but first we got Kelvin in the building.
Yes, people.
We got man like Vision in the building. And now we're getting into, you know what I mean, some very astute, stylish, you know what I'm saying, the newest of originals, you know what I'm saying, the Amsterdam elite, you know what I'm saying. You got the boys, EBEN and MARU in the building from the new originals. What's going on, boys? What's happening?
Salute.
The crowd goes wild.
What'd you say?
Arrivé.
What does that mean?
Arrive.
Arrive. Bro, see me here. The French thing's fun me still. I wasn't ready.
In Pays-Bas.
See, hey, what's going on? I need a language lesson now.
No, like the French people, that's how they call the Netherlands.
Okay, what they call it?
In Pays-Bas.
In Pays-Bas. That's what they call it. All right. What's your origin, bro?
I'm from Ghana.
Okay.
Yes, but born and raised in Amsterdam.
But so you're bilingual with it?
We go so much to Paris, so we just try to, exchange and learn.
It makes sense. See, when you're British, you just go there with your own language, blood, and think things are going to work out.
Nah, speak for yourself, though.
Lie, bro. Stop it. But yeah, we got the boys in the building. Happy to have you here, man. Happy to have you here. It's the day before, well, not the day before Carnival, a couple days before Carnival. So the boys stopped by, to involve themselves with the cultural happenings.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And we're going to get into a nice conversation, but first and foremost, we're going to go for a thing called What Man Wore. I told you it was off camera. Just kind of go for what you wore. I'm gonna kick it off first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be quick though. On the feet, I got some Jordan 3s. They're all white. Do you know what I'm saying? And they all right.
Crispy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Old school. On the denims, do you know what I'm saying? On the trousers, the pantalon. You know what I mean? On the pantalon. I got on the new original selvage joints. Do you know what I'm saying? With the 9 dots on the back, I had to put them on.
Sheesh.
Had to put them on today.
Tell them.
Come on, I got the vintage New York Yankees tee. From vintage, big up like some vintage, and I got the Uniqlo shirt, Oxford shirt, button down, something simple. You know what I mean? And what about you boys? What you got going on?
Yeah, well, we weren't aware that this was gonna be the question. No. We came with I came with some Amsterdam shoes, Warrior. It's from the homie Woody, some old Chinese. This was like the sportswear brand for China in the 80s or something.
Okay.
And then at some point he bought the rights, like the IP for it.
Nice.
And he started the company again and makes some nice shoes.
Lit.
Shoes.
Warrior.
Warrior.
I'm gonna check them out. Still, put me on.
Putting us on.
What else?
Basic khaki trousers, Scar trousers, and Lacoste polo. It's
What are these glasses though? These
Yeah.
glasses are these are, you know what I'm saying? These are something.
Yeah, they go a bit further than the rest of today. It's the Loewe glasses.
Cause we had a debate of how to say it. How do you say it?
Loewe?
Is that how I said it?
No.
How did I say it? I said Loewe for sure.
It wasn't.
I
You
saw
didn't
that
have
clip.
the continental twang. So
Didn't run with me.
the enunciation is correct here.
I don't speak French nor Spanish, so don't take my word for it.
Well, it was a debate. It was a hotly contested debate.
I saw it.
You saw it? Yeah.
I saw
Cool,
that one.
cool. There was a back and forth on that one. They're nice though. They're nice still.
Thanks.
You'll give man the real, you know what I mean? It's very, how can I say it? I don't know, it's 80s? Is it 80s vibe? It's 70s vibe with the glasses.
80s, kind of an 80s
It's
vibe.
an 80s vibe.
I've shit eyes, so you gotta make it fun a little bit.
No, you've definitely made it fun, bro. The fire still.
Thank you,
And we got even as well. Even got some eyewear on as well, but we'll get into that last still. You know what I mean? These men are the eyewear. See, we're slacking on eyewear now. Yeah, we got to step it up. We got to step it up. Go on, what you got on even?
Yeah, we got some New Balance 99 ginger shoes on.
Oh, the green friends and family joint.
Yes. We got that on.
Nice.
Cozy on the streets.
Nice.
We got the Freddy Duck trousers. Freddy Duck.
Is that an Amsterdam brand as well?
No, it's from the new originals.
It's your joint?
Yeah, but the mascot is called Freddy, and we turn him into a duck.
Nice.
So it's like a Freddy Duck, the new original Spence from the new collection.
They're like corduroy. Are they like wool?
Yeah, it's a bit corduroy inspiration, but then flipped a bit.
I'm liking it.
So is it like terry cloth?
It's not terry cloth. Get out of it, bro. It's not. You're trying to judge, bro. You don't know what it is, bro.
That's what I was asking.
Special cloth.
That's what I was asking.
What cloth is it? What cloth is it? What type of material is it?
Oh, well, it's a mixed blend with I think wool mixed with polyester, mixed with a bit of cotton.
No, looks heavyweight as well, though. It looks serious.
It's heavy.
It's heavy
But
duty.
they look cozy as well, though. So it's like, I know those are comfortable as well.
Wow, it's we had to bring out here, because London is an adventurous city. We have to be comfortable.
Heavy duty apparel, do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
You got to be ready for it.
100%.
And what you got on the top?
This is the Busy Bee sweater with Freddie doing the calculations. And then we got a Filson hat. It's also like a very old
School brand Filson,
old school brand from the States. And some Miu Miu sunglasses from the PR company Hush Hush.
Nice. So in the new originals, if you ain't got fire eyewear, you can't roll.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it is. If you ain't got fire eyewear,
It's like an entry requirement.
it's on the TV. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know one here as well.
You know what I'm saying? You got to know.
Okay, I need to step it up.
Got to step it up, man. Yeah, man, it's good to have you here, man. First things first, man, I want to play a little game with you, man, just to liven it up. Do you know what I'm saying? Just ease into the flow of things. And the game is, we're going to do some comparisons. London versus Amsterdam, right? And you're just going to have to say it's a W or it's a L. Do you know what I mean? Who's winning out the clash of these titans? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be London versus Dam. We've got a few topics. And then we just throw them out there. You tell me what you think about.
And don't worry about
who wins.
offending.
Don't worry about be real.
Don't worry about offending any Londoners. You know, the
real.
London arrogance. It sometimes needs to be checked. So please be honest.
Yeah, be honest. And so we'll get into that. So London versus Dam. Food.
Food.
Yeah.
It's a W for Amsterdam.
This is you. You tell me. You tell me how you feel.
Yeah, I need my Amsterdam food.
Amsterdam foods, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's turning you that way? Because we got a lot of options in London. So obviously Amsterdam must have a lot of options. It must have other, because I know the Surinamese food goes crazy over there.
Exactly. I'm not Surinamese, but it's so deep in my diet that every once in a while I just need some Surinamese food. I think also fresh food is a bit more accessible.
Okay.
Like, to make your own smoothie. I don't know. It's the quality of accessible food is a bit higher, if you ask me.
In
it's
Amsterdam.
more compact. You can get some nice fish here. Here you need to travel for every bit of powder that you need, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. And what about you, Eben? How you feel about it?
Yeah, I would say the London food.
Okay.
Because of the options, like, you guys have so many different ethnicities here, people coming from different countries, so it's always nice to be exposed by something, and also all of these village places. So some areas with only, let's say, Indian people or only Lebanese people or Ethiopian people, and then you can really go deep in that and
discover some stuff.
Yeah. That's what I like.
What's one of the more exciting discoveries you found in London on a food
Exciting.
thing?
I would say we started most of the trips in East. That's where we started, Brick Lane area. So we had a lot of
Indian food.
Yeah, Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. And then in the later we went to South.
Okay.
And South, that's also where it started. We went a lot to Refill.
Brixton.
Yeah, we went a lot.
All right.
So,
come on, you're outside still. The man outside.
we had to, man, because it's 24 hours.
24 hours, bro.
Like that ID only, that was mind. That was a new world for us opening up.
Yeah.
Going for the porridge, those kind of things.
Oh, you got the
It's
porridge
nice.
from there, yeah?
Yeah, man, we had to.
Okay, you're getting actually like the proper things. You're not even going straight for the jerk.
The cultured experience.
The culture experience. I see it. Refill. So where else you hit that you working with?
Also, Shepherd Bush.
Okay,
That's also an area. Let's say a lot of Ethiopian food.
Yeah.
MARU partner. He's also Ethiopian, so he also likes to try that out, and it's good, to go deep in different worlds.
I'm mad. So it's a score draw right now. W for Dam, W for London.
If you're liking Ethiopian food, there's some in North London, right next to the Emirates Stadium. Literally go around the corner from the tunnel, bus a right. As you come out the stadium, imagine you're walking up.
Yeah.
So if you're walking towards it, it's on your left-hand side, round the corner. It's a local joint, family-owned, and incredible food.
Shout out.
We can shout them out, but more importantly, my family own an Eritrean and Ethiopian restaurant, so you should definitely hit that up. Nakfa in Canterbury. So we're going to take you through there, give you the real Ethiopian, East African, Eritrean cultural experience.
Wow, big blessings, man. Big blessings.
I love how this question unfolded. In,
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on,
that's what suggestion.
It sounds like a light question, but it opens things up. You know what I'm saying? It opens things up.
You know why? Because I think it's really interesting that in your kind of like what you found enjoyable about London is like how varied the cuisine and the choices are, and like it's nice to see that you're exploring many different elements to the culture. That's wicked, man. Because when I travel, that's exactly what I like to do. That's how I feel like I get a sense of the area I'm in. So yeah, man, big up.
Yeah, definitely, and not to forget my my Ghanaians. I also like some nice place with fufu, etc. So if there are some suggestions, hit my line, hit my DM.
I'm put them on.
Make sure there's egg on the menu.
Alright, trust me. Alright, so it's a WW for Amsterdam and London, the food thing. Alright, cool. This might. I'm seeing the next question. I'm interested to see how this one's gonna go. For style. Woo, yeah, for style. Who's holding it down? Is it the Netherlands? Or is it Amsterdam, actually? Let's say Amsterdam.
But let's say what style? Which style?
Let's have the conversation. Let's have the conversation even. I like it. He's ready to defend. I like it, yeah. Let's say the style that we're about, which is more like streetwear mixed with some high fashion mixed with more accessible clothing. Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of cool guy, cool girl aesthetic. Do you know what I'm saying? That kind of city, that universal city style. Do you know what I'm saying? That you can kind of recognize someone clued into what you're clued into. Who's holding that down more? Is that more? And we could do that one, and then we could maybe go broader if you like. Is Amsterdam winning that one? Is London winning that one? How do you feel about that one?
Yeah, I think you should start now.
Defend it. Defend it. Come on.
No, listen, man.
Okay, I would say London street style.
Okay.
Because it just goes a bit deeper. So, for example, how we dress is also very functional. I guess also in London is functional as well, but girls in London don't really bike. So that makes it also different in terms of how you gonna dress for the day. So a lot of girls in the Netherlands, they don't wear skirts. Right. Or they don't wear like smaller dresses kind of types because it's not that functional. So then the looks will also influence it.
That's interesting.
So I feel like the UK, how you come for the day. Yeah. It's it can be a bit fresher because of those nuances. I think.
Yeah. That's a big nuance that I would never have expected. Because I guess that means that when, for instance, you're designing clothes as the originals making girls' clothing, you're like, how are they gonna bike with this though? You know what I'm saying? Like how are they gonna get on and off the bike? How are they gonna deal with those other elements of getting around the city commuting? Where for us, the most we probably think is like, all right, cool. Weather is a big thing. Like, all right, cool. Like, is it gonna rain? Can we wear the jacket inside the house or inside the venue or outside the venue as well? Because it gets hot and then you want to take it off. All that kind of stuff kind of plays into it. So I would have never thought that that goes into either Amsterdam like fashion design language or like just influencing the style in general. That's pretty interesting.
And to add on, I would also say like in style and design, the heritage in clothing goes quite deep. So you have a brand as Burberry, right, which is this old fashion house kind of ID. Whereas we also have some Victor and Rolfs out there, but like the heritage of Burberry is something that we don't have anything to
emulate that or on the same kind of level.
Yeah. I would say.
All right. So what about you? What about you, Maru? Sorry.
Yeah, especially I wanted to also say the last part that the heritage is where the W is super obviously on London. There's so much history. There's so much reference.
Right.
There's so much gray area where subcultures met each other. Where in Amsterdam it was still very framed, like you belong here and you belong there. I think we draw more inspiration from London style-wise than the other way around. So it's obvious W for London.
Okay, that's interesting, Carl. I wouldn't have thought that you would have said it's an obvious W, Carl. When I go to Amsterdam or even when I go to just the continent, I feel like women dress very, very well on the continent. Do you know what I'm saying? And even in Amsterdam as well, like there's a difference. Like I feel like more people dress well. It's kind of weird. I feel like more people dress well sometimes on the continent, right? On the whole, rather than in London, there's a certain contingent of people that dress really, 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 really well. Then a lot of people that just like, don't actually pay attention to that stuff at all. Do you understand?
I think what I like a lot, because it's raw, over here it's like very raw. And then we can, because we are in the middle of Germany, Belgium, all of those places, we just take everything what we like from a specific place, but we don't really go raw on what that is actually. So you guys, so many raw elements.
Yeah.
And that's what's fascinating. And of course, there's a bunch which is like, okay, it's not really me, but it's just fascinating to see.
But that is still a style of people on the street like that.
But there's the general people, like Dutch people wear jeans. But then there's Amsterdam creative scene, and then you obviously have a different perspective. I mean, now that I think about, for example, selling close to the UK market, the first thing people would suggest is to, mostly in the corner that we're talking in, as you said, work on tracksuits, up and downs that fit together, so that because people don't really want to think about how to match it,
right?
They feel comfortable if it already matches, and then
they're good.
Whereas France or the Netherlands, you might have to be more different in your expression maybe. Or graphics or colorways. I don't know.
Yeah, we do black a lot here. Yeah, we do black a lot here.
So across the board, there's maybe not a lot of excitement, but if you look at the taste makers, or the Paradise Birds, so to say, they have the most
refined taste. Yeah, interesting.
You know what I think's interesting about the way you both answered that question? It's that where the question could be taken in two ways. Is it en masse? Are people dressing better en masse in Amsterdam or in London, or is at the pinnacle of fashion, like who has the higher peak? Like is it the best dressed amongst us are like, so if the best dressed in London versus the best dressed in Amsterdam, where do they kind of like balance out? Where does it fall? So I think that's really an interesting perspective.
Yeah. Rather than if it's just like on the whole, per capita, what's the style? What's the style like?
And it's very personal as well.
100%.
Because I personally like the fact what EBEN was talking about. If stuff is functional and beautiful or good looking, makes someone look very good.
Yeah.
Where maybe in a fashion week or bigger cities, you have to differentiate yourself with your style. You have to show how different you are. So you compromise on comfort or on the weather. If you talk about skirts and dresses, it's like London girls, their resistance to cold weather is way higher than any other species in the world.
Willpower.
I'm telling you, I think we spoke about this previously. It's like fashion is about pain on this cold, wet, rainy island.
Yeah,
fashion is pain.
It's very much drip or drown.
Yeah, right. Bro, you think London's bad? Yeah, have you been to Manchester yet?
Oh.
We've only been in London.
Bro, go Manchester, bro.
Manchester,
go
Newcastle,
Manchester, bro. Go Manchester, Newcastle. Yeah, talking about cold resistance, women and cold.
No,
bro, they feel no pain, bro.
I'm talking about. She's wearing a belt as a skirt, and it's like 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, bro.
It's like Bianca Sensori.
Yeah.
It's like that level of resilience.
Or like you see Game of
I respect that.
Me as well. Me as well. That's pure sacrifice.
For all of us.
All I can do is salute.
Yeah, man.
And another point I think is interesting. You spoke about there being less heritage within the fashion landscape in Amsterdam versus in England or in Britain.
Yeah.
And I think that you guys are the one that are going to change the face of that, because you are providing said heritage so that the next generations will sort of look at what you've created and be like, oh my God, wow, look at these are our cultural reference points. Like, that's there's so much joy in the journey because of that.
I appreciate that.
That's special, man.
Nice. That ain't nothing but facts. All right, next one up. Shopping.
It's easy, London.
Easy dub.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I mean, when it comes to retail, there's the interesting part of it is that brands that are from the Netherlands are able to resonate with the bigger mass clientele, but when it comes to niche, to retail, those stores never make it out longer than 10 years, especially in the last 20 to 30 years from the industry that we're working on. You see that the Netherlands, Amsterdam, doesn't have a big enough scale for niche stores to survive sustainably and excel.
Yeah. Okay.
We've seen them go one by one. Stores that we really love, that we used to go to.
Which one? Give me one. Give me a couple.
The obvious ones are like Precinct 5 in the past, or Center. What's the name?
What's Precinct 5 about?
290 square meter.
290 square meter, obviously. Precinct 5 was it was also run by the guys that do Pata, and they had like high-end brands mixed with Stussy in 2000.
They closed down.
But this is closed in 2014 or something.
Oh, damn.
Recently, oh no, that's still in the in the pipelines. There's still
stuff going on behind the scenes. There's stuff going on.
There's a couple that are surviving.
Right. You man are surviving.
Thriving.
But
you man are out here.
We are Dutch entrepreneurs. So the language that we speaks to the bigger mass. At some point, we are able to resonate there. Where if you sell niche brands, let's say a subline from the Comme des Garçons and some Issey Miyake or whatever,
it's just not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. It's not a sustainable
business model
in the Netherlands. Where if you go to London, you bring your wallet because you know you're gonna check out that store and you buy something that you can't try on in Amsterdam. You can only get it online.
Right. So
there is some stores, but there's a limit, man.
That's interesting because I used to think when I used to come to Amsterdam and like check you man out. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to think that you lot's approach to retail was more interesting over here because there was more. You got a store, Olaf got a store, Patter got a store. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then over here it would be like, Trapstar might have a store. But then you're trying to find another comparative. Even though we got all these independent designers, there's not that many, those type of guys that have access to those spaces because the rent's so high, etc., and all that kind of stuff as well. Like
exactly.
Even people like
exactly.
Clint, obviously killing the game with Cortez. He probably made the decision for probably a smart decision to not go down the retail route because it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because it is resource intensive, but at the same time, there is something nice about having a store you can go to. Do you know what I'm saying? There is something nice about having that bricks and mortar. You can step in, you can see people, you can dap someone up. Oh, they're gonna be over there. It's just like cultural meeting point. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? You can tap it like, oh, they're gonna. Let me run through the dike. Tapping over here, tapping over there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because like even Nate, remember we visited recently. Manny Devoir. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Manny Devoir. Yeah.
And that I don't know if it started off as streetwear necessarily, but like that is like the closest equivalent to someone that actually came from like not the road, but road adjacent.
Yeah.
And now they have like a flagship store in central London. That's like, it's become a rarity here, even though there's been a massive boom in the amount of like you
those
said.
Those type of brands and brand owners. So that's interesting.
Whereas in Amsterdam, it seems as if like it's a real viable option. You got a popping brand, you're going to get a storefront. There's real benefit to that because people can come in, like you said, try things on. Yes, that's nice.
There's a bigger thing at play there that is outside of our power, and that's on a city scale. How expensive it is to live in a city.
Yeah.
If creative people that make the stuff are able to stay and stick around and make a living out of producing.
Yeah.
In Amsterdam, we're in such a different stage as a city. Where in London, if you have money, you can make the rules. Everything is very profit driven. The one who pays decides, and that creates this drought a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It does. What are you saying, EBEN? What do you think? Shopping.
London as well. But although I think what you just mentioned when it comes to having our own stores, I think that indeed the skill is a very important thing. But then I made a parallel with Paris, for example. That when it comes to Paris and brands, etc., stores coming from there, it's also a city. I think it's Paris is a blend between France and Paris and London. Oh wait, sorry, Amsterdam and London.
Right.
Because you do have the new collectives, new things every now and then opening up a space.
Right.
And retail is still a thing. You can still go to some areas to just only walk there, like Le Marais or
Right.
some other areas. But at the same time, it's also very big, so you have to travel for a longer time. Whereas, when it comes to fashion, we used to go a lot to Soho, etc. But then again, I would also love to see more from the newer generation to see like, okay, what are you guys doing, or how can the new generation make a stamp to really go for this retail? Because at the end, retail is almost like a museum sometimes, you know, or a tourist guide information.
It is.
It's like me going to New York and wanted to eat some nice Jamaican food. Maybe I'll go to the sushi store and ask this person. So I think that retail most of the time is also nice for that. When we did say like 60, we met so many people from outside, still our store. When we spent time there, they asking us like, "Hey, what's a nice place to play football, or where can we do fitness?" Like you really meet the locals that can tell you more about things to do in the city. So it's not only selling clothes, but it's also more than that.
It's like the cultural touch point, man. It's like where you can go to get plugged in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like these clothes. I'm this type of guy. Surely they're gonna have people like me reflected in their staff. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna know where to put plans. Like, yo, where I want to go clubbing. Oh, you want to go Jimmy Woo's? Where am I gonna do this? You're gonna go over there, and all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That takes me on to a last. I got two more, but just keep it moving. Nightlife, partying, vibes. You know what I'm saying? Outsidisms, enjoyments. You know what I mean? Where we can. I had fun in Amsterdam still, but I wonder what it compares to, you know what I'm saying, how you man feel when you touch down in London, how you feel when you know what I'm saying, when go touch the people, hear a vibe.
Yeah, I would say London again, because it feels like every time you're going out here, you're in a new place again.
It's the size, isn't it?
It feels like, okay, now you're entering a new door again. You're knocking at the new door.
Discovery.
I think every week you can discover a new place, maybe every day even.
It's like Narnia.
Narnia.
Open the cupboard door and
where am I, blood?
New world.
Trust me. I hear it. What about you, Maru?
Yeah, the amount of things going on every week. You go to something tonight and tomorrow there's another super relevant thing going on. That's unmatched. It's unmatched.
Look. Now, London, we out here.
Do you think, what's...
Now, we're cold, you know.
No, I agree.
Cold.
I actually agree, but I think it's so interesting that it is kind of dependent on like what is new to you. Because when I'm in Amsterdam, if I go to an event that feels like a real underground event though, like somewhere where actual locals are, not like something touristy.
Yeah.
Like I feel like, whoa, the energy here is so different. Everyone's actually having a good time. Whereas in London, a lot of the places I attend, it's like it's more about being here and being seen here than about having a good time.
Connecting
here.
with the vibe.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would have said the opposite. If no one asked me, but if someone had asked me, I would have said that. I would prefer having a real experience in Amsterdam because I'm genuinely enjoying myself.
Nah. Yeah. Amsterdam's lit, man. I should go there more. It's just a stone's throw away, but I don't even leave North London, fam. So it's mad. You know what I'm saying? It's mad for me.
But in regards to that nightlife in Amsterdam is very lit, though.
It's lit, though, yeah.
And what you were saying, people having like genuine fun. You get into a space with hundreds of people, but everybody's busy with
the vibes, bro.
Something else, vibes or just each other. There's no awareness of one centered around the DJ booth, but just things happening. I miss that, but it has.
I think it's slightly underrated. The nightlife in Amsterdam, very underrated.
I'm glad you guys jumped in.
No.
Some of us do leave North London.
I don't leave North London, but Amsterdam's lit, man. You lot. Obviously with the electronic music as well, like things like Dak Mantle and all that kind of stuff.
Bro,
like
man.
you lot ADE, you lot do your thing. Do you know what I'm saying? You lot get it cooking.
You can lose your life, bro. You can lose your life at night. It's a dangerous place.
And maybe it's also less exclusive. Like I feel like over here you have a lot of exclusive places. Oh, you wear this kind of shoes? Okay, you can't come in.
Exactly. I hate that.
This one, London, as much as I love it, with I wouldn't say king of gatekeepers, but it's a very pluggy city, like, and a lot. It's all that members clubs culture we got here. We got a lot of members club culture.
A lot
over
of
here.
membership. Yeah,
We got too many, bro.
Listen, I'm in all the
Every
clubs.
week-
I got no membership.
Bro, but the thing is though, here we got too many members clubs because imagine we got the Soho House members club, right? Cool, we lit. Now the Gaucho Club open their thing. Now Annabelle's open their thing. Now what's the one? There's another one.
Sexy Fish has got one as well.
Sexy Fish got their own. There's another
no,
crazy one, like
Coco.
bro, House of Coco.
House of Coco.
So it's like, how many memberships do I
And
need
these
to
are-
just get
these
into
are-
clubs? Do you know what I'm saying?
Right,
These
It's
are
crazy.
just the one. These are like the kind of more mainstream ones. There are more exclusive ones that are like less. Well, we're not going to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
But someone's in there
Doing their thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
yeah.
How
And,
about this club? How they do
The box.
The box.
Yeah, I knew because I saw the look in your eye. I said, okay, yeah. The box. I don't. You know what? I used to be able to get in. You know when you know someone.
Yeah.
And then it's just like. Oh, sorry. You know someone, everything's perfect, everything's fine, then they lost that job at the door and I haven't been back since. But it used to be good. It used
Yeah,
to
the
be
box
good.
is crazy. Last one on this list of things to do. Women, Amsterdam or London?
This is a no contest. I don't even know why you're arguing.
I don't know, bro. I don't know which way you're going. Let them answer first, but I know which way I'm going.
I know which way I'm going.
It can't be anything other than...
What we're all thinking.
Surely. Bro, come on, bro.
Let me give context here before you even answer.
You man are from Amsterdam,
I
bro.
play football, yeah, and you know when I've been on footballing tours, you know what chant the opposing fans learn in English?
What?
Go home to your ugly wives.
Yeah.
Go home to your ugly wives.
What?
It is the general consensus around the world is that English women are ugly.
Damn.
Facts. That's not something I believe.
Just also want to clarify that's not something I believe too.
Damn.
It's not what I believe, babe. It's not what I believe.
Bro. What you man saying? He's getting a dub.
Nah, well, there's no W or L, I think, but
We should have said this. This is what we should have said this.
Yeah, you talked for way too long. That was crazy.
but when it comes to let's say the what is it?
The ethnic blends.
No, I'm not trying to get into the personalities.
Don't fall into that trap that he said.
There's a lot of the relativity is there's a little more girls in Amsterdam, women in Amsterdam than men. So the ratio is a bit different.
Right.
Where in London, I think the ratio is a bit more balanced.
Right.
He took it there.
And that becomes a more interesting dynamic.
Maru's he's a politician.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that answer. I'll accept that, Maru. I'll accept that
Wow.
one still. I like the way when he said relativity, I said he's got it.
You tried to throw a straight jack on him. He wriggled out on that one. That man said,
By
no.
George, he's got it.
No, but listen back to it. And it
No,
makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense. What are you saying, even? What are you saying?
The long pause isn't helping, bro.
let's say. So the question is,
Amsterdam women, London women, and it doesn't have to be who's better looking. It could be what you prefer. It could be what has struck you as different. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be too cut and dry with it. Like it's an L over there, it's a W over there. We know there's beautiful women everywhere in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? We having some fun.
yeah, okay. I would say because of a lot of biking, walking, eat food, fresh food.
The build is different. The strength.
The looks of like the local Dutch women, they are very pretty.
Right.
Like let's say in the face are very, very pretty. But then again, when it comes to London,
Attitude.
yeah, the attitude.
You like
and
it?
You like it or you don't like it?
I like the confidence, the attitude, the approach, knowing what they want.
Go on, my girls.
It's an interesting one.
You like that dynamic?
So
like
what
it.
you're saying is you can look past the lack of exercise, the poor diet.
Who are you talking about?
Oh
Who are you talking about, bro?
my! Yo, that's crazy.
Brother, yo,
Chill.
Yo, shout out to all the women that
Shout them
fitness
all out,
and
man. Shout them all out. We're playing, man. We're just having some fun. We're just
Big up
starting
the knee
vibes,
nuts,
man.
girls, still.
Do you know what I mean? We're just having some fun. In General Release FM, if you just joined us, we got the boys in the building, man. We got EBEN and MARU from the New Originals, man. And just on that, just on EBEN and MARU, you being here, man. Just for people that aren't familiar with you guys, how did the New Originals come to be? Do Do you know what I'm saying? How did it become what it is now? One of the more premier, noticeable, influential streetwear brands in Amsterdam, and now, you know, obviously in London, I've seen a big uptake in your growth here in the last couple of years. Do you know what I'm saying? The 9 Dots is out here heavy.
Sick.
I'm fucking with it. Do you know what I'm saying? The people are fucking with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's been beautiful to see. But how did it go from A, and we're nowhere near Z yet. Obviously the journey's nowhere near finished. You know what I'm saying? But how did it go from A, and I'm just gonna say we're at C right now. You know what I'm saying? There's bare things to go on from here. So let the people know, like, what was the journey thus so far, man? Journey's thus far, sorry.
Bless. No, thanks for the words, man. We've been knowing each other for quite a long time.
Yeah, man. I think like what, 5-6 years?
I think a little longer even, man.
2018 times. We're out in Paris or something like that together.
Even before that, we started the Sedex 60 store, what EBEN was talking about.
I popped in, I see you, man.
And then you came round and we did a small
party.
On the Zeedijk.
Yes, back in the day.
And this is before we went to Tokyo in 17. So that's like summer 2017.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's
Look
a
how
while
things
ago.
gone in, man.
Which is not the beginning of TNO, but the brand, the New Originals as a clothing brand started 1.5 years before that, together with Risky's not here right now, our third partner. The thing we have in common, we're from Amsterdam. We have the same kind of upbringing. We're from areas in Amsterdam where there's a lot of different cultures and people that influence the people that we became today. It has a start as a collective, where it was more about creativity in various forms coming together on this blog online, the New Originals Amsterdam, as a blog similar to Daily Paper, which also...
Yeah. But that's what it was back then.
People just
That's what it
spreading
was.
their interest. There was not other mediums.
That was it, man. I like this, you like this, tap in. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we got going on over here. Well, tap in. Do you know what I'm saying? Hypebeast started as a blog. All these things were blogs. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's no... You know, I don't think there's anything to turn your nose up at. You know what I'm saying? You lot provide the platform. People tapped in, and now you've been building it since then, man.
It makes sense now, but when you start a blog, you don't see that as a potential clothing brand. In those days, it was I was still working on different stuff. EBEN and Risky know each other from childhood. I met them around that time when we were 14, 15. And we've always been very close friends, a lot of mutuals. And at some point where a lot of the people around us started doing their own things, there was Smip that started a music label, Nelg that started becoming artists. We also wanted to solidify something for ourselves, and that's how we came up with the brand, the New Originals, as a clothing brand, because that's where we felt our expertise came at its right best, and applied the knowledge that we had done in the previous years. That's a good way to start a story.
Yeah, definitely. I always like how Maru tells the story. You know, it's like from A to where we're at now in a nice summary.
Yeah,
and we're still building. Coming also at this side, London. It's really a hyperbolic time chamber.
No, I hear it, man. Bro, how did I even forget about the party, bro, man? That was a long time ago, man. Apologies for that. I don't know how you forgot about that, bro.
There's so much things, bro.
But also on that, I wanted to just say that you, man, what I realized from that time on, that you, man, are very open characters. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't really know, man, from nowhere. Do you know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing with the local boys at the time, and I just tapped in, and then you were like, yo, yeah, bro, man, let's go over here. Yo, we lit. Yo, come to the office. Oh, yeah, man, we got this cracking on over here. And I remember I was incredulous. I was like, bro, these man have got, as much as London's got so much different things going on, you man have, at the time, what I felt, you lot had like an infrastructure, almost. Like, people had a lot of their own bricks and mortar, or just spaces where it was like similar interests. People from a similar background were building together. And that's the vibe I get a lot from Amsterdam. It might be smaller in regards to per capita, and it might be smaller in regards to like the amount of people in there, but you lot, almost like there's a tightness there. Do you know what I'm saying? There's like a real family vibe with that like Dutch streetwear scene in Amsterdam, and I always envied that. Not envied that, but I've always said, yeah, they got it figured out. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's the benefit of being like the new originals. I know, so it's a bit, excuse the pun, but of being like the new wave or the first wave, the initiators, because you have to create the infrastructure. So then, like, by design, it reflects you because you're literally building it as you go, so it grows with you. So like that's a real advantage of that, man. I have to salute that.
Yeah, nice. It's a thing, man. I rate it. You mentioned the Smith boys. Do you know what I'm saying? You still got are you still got the joint store with them guys? Was it joint?
Yeah. No, I think we started our own store now 3 years ago.
Okay.
During the COVID period.
Okay.
Because the collections were getting a bit bigger.
Nice.
So we wanted to have like a space which, gave a lot of space and also a lot of, community events where we could just branch out and bring out more of our own ideas.
Love that.
And now they have their own store there, Smibu. And
Nice.
we're a couple doors next, and then bonus suits as well around the corner.
This is what I'm saying about the retail. You even got the bond suits as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nowhere near. I wouldn't say it's the same thing that you guys do, but it's again a testament to the different types of brands that survive in bricks and mortar stores from the same community in Amsterdam, man. And it's like a strip of like-minded individuals. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think in London we just don't have that yet, man. Hopefully we will soon. But I think it's something that we haven't buttoned down yet. But there's a lot of different brands out here that are doing very, very well, doing big numbers.
Yeah, man.
But just in regards to that element, I think you guys have got us beat on that, and I've always appreciated that element, man. And on that, regarding the TNO New Originals, what's the 9 dots about? What's the 9 dots?
Yes.
What's that about?
So the 9 dots is actually an old riddle. And with the riddle, it says, with 4 straight lines, you have to connect all the 9 dots.
Right.
And the only way to do it is to start outside of the 9 dots. So it's to think outside of the box.
See?
Yeah.
See, that's super interesting.
And where's this? Sorry to cut you off. Where's this riddle originate from?
It's a very old riddle. I can't really trace it where it's from. But they always try to use it when it comes to challenging your brain and challenging your creativity.
That's dope.
Yeah, no, I like that.
And I think with you, man, yeah, your references, such as old riddles, even your slogans, creators are the new athletes, even the things that you, I guess, use to communicate your brand identity, whether it's like stuff like the idea of mathletes, chess, etc. It's all chairs. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all very separate worlds, but you are the vehicle that brings them all together. What's that about? Like, where do these references come from? Because it's a lot of people, or in streetwear or fashion, they kind of dive, we're gonna music or the streets, or over here you're like, nah, we're gonna do chairs. Nah, we want to do mathletes. We're gonna do math challenges. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very, very different. Very different.
Yeah, I would say where we're located, Amsterdam, it's a bit more. It allows us to have more time, like from going from east to west, you can be there in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You're quicker at home, so we have more time to really, let's say, dream or like let's say imagine how things can be. So having that mixed with our references, we're in the same timeline as. Let's say what's niche is in London, we would also be updated about it. Or what's niche it's in the States, we will also be tapped in. But same for Germany or same for Japan. So having a lot of time combined with having a lot of information from neighboring countries just let you dream more because you get more information in. So when it comes to the jazz club, because of the interest of the music and the focus of the clothing was just going, we had some time to be like, okay, let's just implement it and bring it together. And also the references and people we look up to already did it like that. So therefore, it's always nice to just come a bit different than the people before that. So it's just a new way of looking into things.
Dope. Who's the chest on? Who's the coldest out of chess out of you?
I gotta give this one to Eben.
Even.
Yeah.
I play I can play a bit, but you know, I have to train more to be like a real don.
Cause did you do a competition?
Yeah, we did some chess tournaments.
Some tournaments, right?
Also with we did some together with the collective here.
Chess club? The chess
Not
club?
yet, but we know them very well.
Okay, nice.
David.
Recess.
Yeah.
Deeper listening.
With deeper listening.
Deeper listening.
We had a session.
David Sanubi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
I think it was with deeper listening, or he has another name for the concept. That was the first time, and we did it on. We're supposed to bring it for Recess Land. Did we bring it in the end? Oh no, that's where Chess Club did their tournament at that time.
It seems to be there's a movement of chess around young black creatives right now. What's that? What's that about? Because that's not traditionally. You know, I'm not a chess player. I don't come from a chess playing background. That's something that's not in my household. But where do you think that's coming from?
I think it's more of a souvenir, or it's like more of the connector. You know, it's like someone asking you to go and eat food or drink a coffee. It's the coffee, of course, is nice beans. Maybe it's from Ethiopia or from Rwanda, but at the same time, it's more about the conversation you will have
Whilst you're playing the game.
Whilst you're playing, the people are there. Everyone is tapped into a specific frequency at that time. All people that are open for chess or can play chess, and they usually have specific other interests, which matches maybe a lot with jazz or matches a lot with design. So you actually outfilter, almost like looking for, let's say, swimwear as a hashtag on Instagram. Automatically will just filter a specific group of people that look like, okay, swimwear related people.
Right.
But then this is a real time hashtag, kind of.
Yeah.
You get to know a lot about a person by playing chess against them.
Yeah.
When you play chess against someone, because bear in mind, you have to, from an opponent's point of view, you now have to get into their mind to figure out, okay, fine, so I've got to move my rook here, my pawn here.
The what here?
Rook.
No, you said, pawn. No, that's actually a chess piece, so I bugged out. I bugged out. I was like, why are you talking about that?
You're showing your true mind there.
I bugged out. My bad. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
Got it on camera.
Sorry.
So when you move your pieces, you've now got to, in your mind, get into the other person's mind. So does he see what I'm trying to do, and where would he go? Because I know, judging by your personality, I'm not talking about you personally, but your opponent's personality, he would run into this position, or he would take his time.
So
now,
some character traits will express themselves via the way a person plays chess. Sorry.
Yeah, because obviously there's different chess styles. There's the aggressive approach where you just go in gun ho, or there's the soft approach where all my pawns just rush to the middle. Pawns again, I'll rephrase.
Pawns.
They rush through the middle, and then my centerpieces are protecting the sides.
Yeah.
Before I've even moved my queen or my king or the bishop, I've got the.
I don't play chess, so he's talking like he knows what he's talking. Is that real? Is that real stuff?
Yeah, I think so. But you wanted to add something?
No, what he's saying is correct.
Say less.
And even all those strategies have names, and I don't know a lot about it, but
There's lots of strategies. Look up Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer,
an American former grandmaster. I love chess.
I'm gonna tap in.
When you say chess,
if you do, I learned that if you do a move on an official chess tournament that hasn't been done before, it instantly becomes your move. That's the Nate move from that day on.
That's lit.
You know what I'm saying? So you got.
We need the EBEN. We need the MARU move.
It's
Coming loaded.
But that one other thing for us, because a lot of these things are personal interests, and then if you have an outlet, it could be a brand in our case that you can have a free ticket to deal with all those things that you really love. And in this case, there's this climate now where everything is digitalized, and that automatically creates a demand also for analog and different types of intimacy, where chess or the live instrumental music experiences, they're not a given anymore.
Right.
And it's not like you walking in the street, go left and find yourself in a live instrumental setting.
Right.
People don't know how to find those or how to get in those interactions.
Right.
Let's say analog interactions or experiences. is a new demand for that. There's a dust layer that is off that whole concept of chess, and now it's the same with creators are the new athletes. We were having this conversation yesterday. Before, it wasn't cool to say I'm a creative.
Right.
Now, if you say I'm a creative, this is how I make my living. It gives you
Status, acceptance.
status. So creatives are the new athletes is something that resonates with so many people that couldn't resonate before.
Yeah. I like it. I like that saying a lot. I like that tagline a lot. I think it's very powerful. But on the creators being the new athletes, you man are just hot off creating the some athlete wear yourself. The Olympics, the Dutch breakdancing team.
Ooh.
They're wearing the new originals. The one, what do you call them? Up and downs, yeah?
Up and downs.
Up and downs, that Dutch thing, up and downs. Yeah, okay, cool.
Where's that? So it's exclusively a Dutch thing? Dutch terminology?
Up and downs for the tracksuit.
I don't know. Is it?
I've never heard it before. That's the first time I heard it right here.
Yeah, no.
Up and downs.
We say up and down, yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally up and downs. That's kind of hard. I need some up and downs. Top and bottoms. Got top and bottoms, innit?
Yeah,
top and bottoms,
that's
up and
what I'm saying,
downs.
because
It's
obviously,
lit.
yeah, we call it tops and bottoms.
You say up and down?
Yeah, I
Well,
guess
Nate, have you just
maybe
made
in the office,
Have you
maybe
just made
just
this up?
No, these man said up and downs, yeah. I've never heard that before, and I think it's dope. That's why I was like,
They
this is a
sound like
Dutch
they've
thing.
never heard it either.
They said
No,
it just,
no.
they said it.
No.
Cool.
But I don't. I think we say that in the office all the time. Or let's make it up and down, or
Yeah.
keep it.
Is that like an office thing or Amsterdam thing?
No, we have a lot of office words or like our own ways of describing
Maybe things.
the
Okay.
thing as what it is, or
But it could.
The TNO lingo.
To a store,
We
to
could
a regular
translate
store.
that. Yeah, it could definitely move over the pond. Yeah.
Let's popularize that one.
Yeah,
Up and
come on.
downs.
Say it to the camera, please.
Up and downs.
Up and
To
downs.
both cameras. This one and the left, please.
That's the,
Up and downs.
there you go.
And you heard it there first.
You know what I'm saying?
Up
The
and down.
TNO lingo.
Love that.
Up and down. So you lot just made the up and down for the Dutch Olympic breakdancing team. Fly shit. That's very, very. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. How did that come about? And yeah, how did that feel, man?
no, it was very special. I guess the coach reached out to me, and he used to work at a different sportswear company, and he saw us already making stuff for the Dutch skateboarding team, which was in Japan earlier.
Wait, you done skateboarding and
Yeah,
you man are
and
out here
breaking.
outfitting athletes, boy. All right.
So it's really a blessing, and funny enough, both disciplines entered the tournament for the first time. So it really showed us like, okay, whoa, when it comes to creativity, it's really growing, you know, like skating joining the Olympics and now breakdancing joining the Olympics. And there was one viral moment also as well from the breaking. Maybe you guys saw it from this girl from Australia. I think what was very interesting about that moment with all the other sports, maybe it was the first time that people at home felt like it could be them, you know? And I think that's the magic about it, because it felt like, oh, you're dancing like this, I could do better, you know? Or I know someone that could
Do better.
have done it better.
Yeah,
Great way of looking at it.
Sorry?
It's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah, because it's different than of Noah Lyles doing the sprint. I don't know anyone that can sprint like that. So it's tougher to come on that and really be like challenge it. But I think with the breaking, because of it being something that people know about, and she doing a specific move, people really felt like, okay, you know, I could do better. So creativity also challenges people to join and do their and also be part of it. I think that's the magic about some of these things.
Fire. And if there was another Olympic discipline or sport that you're like, yo, I want to do those uniforms, what is it? What would that be? You know what I mean? If you're looking at you've done skateboarding, you've done breaking. Like, what's the one you're like, yo, I want to do that. I want to do those joints.
I think we both like football.
On the
Naturally.
Olympics, it's a bit whack. The football, the level of football.
Second team, right? Second team mostly.
Yeah,
But it's still a moment, though. It's still a moment.
It's a moment. Yeah, but I think that the moment that everybody's watching is the athletics. You know,
Okay.
sprints and hurdles.
Yeah,
Myself as well. That and these
That's
spaces
the
are
limelight. That's the
limelight.
pinnacle
Yeah,
event. Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
occupied by the establishment. You know,
Yeah.
by the real establishment, the Nikes and the Adidas.
Right.
Like if you squeeze yourself in there,
Game changing.
you're game changing.
Game changing. Yeah.
Marathons.
Marathon, exactly. Exactly.
True. Marathon, true. I'm loving it. It's beautiful to see the upgrade or just the levels going up another level, because those things like, I'm gonna do the Olympic uniforms, or we had a conversation here earlier. The opening ceremony uniforms for England was trash. Trash, but you see it. Ben Sherman, whack. Terrible.
Didn't see it. No.
It's terrible, awful. And it's weird because we're from England and we got bag of code designers. You know what I'm saying? Like we got loads of people we could have drawn for, but they drew for the establishment something very safe, which was Ben Sherman.
Right.
It's something like that. Who did the Olympic uniforms for?
Denham.
Who?
Denham. Yeah, it's
Fila as well.
Yeah, so the official sponsor of the Dutch team is Fila, so that's what they have to wear when they wear sport outfits. But in the casual outfits, it's Denham.
Is that Denham? That brand, the old school Denham brand.
Not that old school, but
not old school, but more
they've been
like
around G-Star era.
Yes, yeah. That's when Selvage was real big.
Exactly.
They had a store. They had a store over here as well when Selvage was real big down in Redchurch Street. Not Redchurch Street. Near Curtin Road at the back of that.
Yeah, they had their moment.
Yeah, they had it. Yeah, they were serious, man.
No, still they have
some joints.
great production runs. They have a commitment to craftsmanship.
Yeah, no, serious stuff, man. Serious stuff. I'm liking it. I mean, how much time you got left, Kelvin, man? I just want to be sure we're good for time. We gone over, right? I know we gone over.
We got a young 10 minutes.
We got young 10 minutes. All right, cool. I'm gonna hit these man with a quick question right now. Carnival. We're about to go in there. It's about to be 2 days of activity. Do you know what I'm saying? It's about to be 2 days of intense Caribbean culture. You know what I'm saying? On the roads.
And other places from the diaspora as well.
But obviously the thing we gotta know though.
We're gonna keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
Go on, give me 150.
I'm saying Carnival is about Caribbean culture, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So obviously the diaspora, we're involved in it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're involved there. We're involved. Mm-hmm. But we gotta keep it buck. It's about if there's no soca at Carnival, is it really Carnival? Do you know what I'm saying? But that's besides my point is this. You guys got Carnival over here and you've got what is it Orange Day? What is it?
King's Day.
King's Day.
Yeah.
Right. What are you lot saying about King's Day? I know from a
Why are you smiling?
Heritage point of view, I know these men ain't gonna fuck with it. From a heritage point of view.
Right.
But I respect why you don't fuck with it. Do you know what I'm saying? But from a vibes point of view, do you fuck with it? Is it something that you partake in, or is it straight? Let's fuck these man. You ain't rocking with it.
We just make it our own,
right?
Like by now, with the stuff that we offer around that time.
Sorry, can you tell us the what is actually the traditional meaning, and then tell us how you guys make it your own, please.
So it used to be the day when the king's birthday or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it's also combined with the tax-free day. So if you buy stuff at that time, it's tax-free.
Okay.
And also people selling stuff on the streets for a cheap price.
Okay.
Like personally, I like that element more, or that's more.
What about the
Black Pete?
Yeah.
Who is Black Pete, please?
That's another time of the year, but that's...
So this is what I'm saying. You've mixed up the days, bro.
Maybe you can tell a bit about the Black Pete as well.
You're thinking of the Christmas Black Pete.
Oh, so wait, hold on. So
King's Day,
So that means King's Day, there's no negative connotation around King's Day.
The celebration of the monarchy is just also weird to us. Why would we celebrate this guy,
Okay.
Or Queen. Before it was Queen's Day, that was so lit. That was wild. There were no rules. The municipality was not involved.
Right.
So that one day, the tax-free day, people just would have parties all over the country. But in Amsterdam, where we were, it would just be all over the city center. And young people just... Even Playboy did stuff, and festivals would come with buses. A bit more similar.
Okay.
But because it became so regulated... That edginess is gone.
Right.
I agree with Eben, the fact that if you go to your own neighborhood, you'll see the whole neighborhood is laying down...
a banquet.
Yeah, just their old stuff from the attic. And you can buy some vinyl.
Like a car boot.
Car booting.
Yes.
Okay.
And through the whole country.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we'll talk about Pete's Day in 4 months' time. Don't worry about that.
That's Christmas, right?
That's
around
Christmas time.
We'll talk about that in 4 months' time. Meet us back here, please.
Yeah, we'll bun them.
We'll shelve that.
We'll bun them. But King's Day it actually sounds like a quite a positive vibe.
Sounds like a wholesome day.
People get so wasted. It's a grand excuse to get shit faced.
Yeah.
And then there's also the night before,
right,
where people also get shit faced. It's like
So it is a 2 day experience then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody
Okay, yeah.
dressed in orange. It's fucking ugly.
Okay, so it is kind
It's
of like
terrible.
carnival. It's a two-day experience. So yeah, we
Yeah, but-
did get it right some ways. But
We,
not
we,
really.
we blended it with something a bit
Yeah.
more whack though. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
like because we were looking.
Yeah, but that's also inherently why anything associated with the monarchy, you're like, yo, please no.
we're not involved again.
No.
But you, as you said, you guys make it your own with the things that you do.
Yeah, go on. Tell us about
You
that.
use some graphic that has maybe a little bit of a messaging.
Profanity, or is it
Yeah.
some sort of some message against the system?
Yeah, I don't want to say it's like some fist up in the air type,
No,
but you joke around with.
Yeah.
I don't have a king. You're not
yeah,
gonna praise.
joke about the symbolism of what the monarchy means and all that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, and challenge that. We own this town, for example, and yeah,
You just
come to the empire and
take
enjoy
ownership.
the party. Yeah, I don't know. You just play around.
I hear
Whereas
it.
Carnival is you can take pride in it, as you were saying. You need to explain this is how it started. There's the sound systems. This is what is changing now. We have no relation to King's Day whatsoever like that. We don't protect anything there.
Okay, I got
that's
you,
the difference. I think it's good.
I got you. No, it sounds interesting, man. I mean, I'm glad that you guys come through. I wish you had more time. Do you know what I'm saying? Thanks for being a guest on here today. We're gonna see each other tonight because we're going to that said party.
Shout out Bafik.
Shout out Bafik. You lot had a party yesterday as well.
Yeah, man.
Prophet Magazine.
Shout out to them as well.
Do you know what I mean? You lot outside, man. I'm love to see it's way more visible. Way more visible. And I think lastly, one thing I want to ask you, what's your favorite piece of clothing that you've put out from the new originals thus far?
Wow. It will, I think, for a long time remain our Cloud9 jacket. The first time we did a outerwear, very, very thick down winter jacket, good quality, strong design.
I know that joint. That's a classic.
Yes.
That one's a classic.
I agree.
That one's a classic still. Big puffer joint. Yeah,
Michelin
good.
style.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Good shit. That was dope. What about you, Even?
Oh, this will be a new piece which is coming, whereby we're playing with the Ethiopian Ghana colors, the red, yellow, green, small details. But I hope we can show it soon to the world.
So
But
it's coming.
This is for me the favorite piece ever made, because it's more heritage. And the heritage comes from a lot of conversations that we had mixed with the clothes and the quality that we can offer right now. So mixing those two things also open up a new dialogue again. So I'm very curious how people will perceive that.
Okay, could we possibly get a world exclusive on General Release FM?
Let's go.
Yeah. Love that. And with that, we're out. It's been General Release FM. We've been joined by the Amsterdam upper echelon, you know what I'm saying? EBEN and MARU of the New Originals. Go check them out on Instagram. The New Originals. Been a pleasure, gentlemen.
See?
It's been a pleasure. It's been a
Love,
pleasure.
man. Thanks for having us, man.
Do you know what I mean? Always love. We're going to sign you out with some music. The rhythm I got here for you. Oh, in fact, first we're going to say the catchphrase. You know what it is? It's General Release FM, and we are getting better at this. I've been Isnate. That's been Kelvin. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You done know. I'm going to play out right now. Waterfall by Yeba. We out.
Deep in my mind, even